Welcome. It's another day of looking at yourself through the lens of yoga philosophy, specifically the Bhagavad Gita, which has been around for millennia and can provide some amazing insight even for modern people in a culture far removed from the original culture in which this poem was composed. I'm Atmadarshan or Laura, and it's been wonderful to see new people continuing to discover us and to join in. And I appreciate you. Um, as a quick introduction, I'm Cleveland, Ohio, where I'm a yoga therapist and author. And this is Manasrovar, which is the name of our abode. And this is my hammock, which makes a guest appearance this week. I had to move it because it's under the beautiful oak tree I've often talked about. And the oak tree, yeah, there it is starting to drop acorns. And that could cause me to die if I were right under one of those acorns because they come down with some velocity. The topic we're going to talk about today is who am I? Or by extension, who are you? And not necessarily in the who am I? What do I like? What do I want to do with my life? No, not that. It's who are you with a capital Y. And this is part 2 of an exploration of some of the densest versions of the Bhagavad Gita. And the Gita is meant to help you understand yourself at the deepest level so that you can live an authentic life. All right. So we talked about verses 9:4, 9:5 yesterday. We started in, and today we're going a little further. We got through the first line of verse 9:4. Any Bhagavad Gita translation you might have will do. You don't need any of them. I'll be working from the Song of Your Soul series here, specifically hearing the Song of Your Soul and understanding the Song of Your Soul, which are my books, which just got really nice reviews in an international journal. And thank you very much for the feedback. I'm very grateful. I can tell you more about that later. But today, verse 4 of chapter 9, this is in Raj Yoga, the chapter on Raj Yoga, the royal science of discovering who you are. So I'll chant verse 4. It's in the original Sanskrit meter. That's one of the things I did with my translation is include the original Sanskrit. By my unmanifested self, the universe is pervaded. All beings exist within me, but I do not exist in them. Head scratcher. Yesterday we talked just about line 1 and what is my unmanifested self. And today we're going on to this idea all beings exist within me, but I do not exist in them. And this is what Krishna is saying to Arjun. And I lived each of these verses in the Gita for at least a day so that I felt I could write more authentically about, how to apply it for a modern Western life. And this one took several days. So I just chanted that from hearing the Song of Your Soul. And then I'm like, I can't remember what the heck. I was sitting there going, what did that mean? It's a good thing I wrote it down in my commentary in understanding the Song of Your Soul, because it's one of those concepts that you get, and then if you don't use it, you lose it. So thank goodness, past self, thank you for writing this. Here's an idea of what these lines in the verse can mean: that all beings exist within me, but I do not exist within them. Okay. So I'm reading. Would it be fair to say that your whole body is permeated by a sense of you being you? That is, when you look in the mirror, do you think that is somebody, or that is me, that is my body? Every one of the trillions of cells that make up your body are part of you. Yet, do you exist in any one of them? For example, when you scratch an itch, do you immediately feel you are less than you were before because some of your skin cells have been removed by that itching of scratching? If one of your toes were amputated or one of your kidneys removed, would you turn into someone different? Would you say, well, I had better get a new identity because my old one just vanished with those body parts? So, your cells exist in you, but you do not exist in them. We think of each of these cells as me. Look at all this me. But even if I were to lose my hand, my arm, I'd still be me. So they exist in me, but you can't find me in them. Like if you took, I'm going to cut my nails soon. And if you took my nail and you went, where is she in there? Good luck, right? Wow. So this gives us an idea of what the Bhagavad Gita means when it's talking about you, which is perhaps different than we use in our everyday language. And it really invites us to think of who we are. Who am I? Really? If this makes your head spin, we do a balanced pose every day to try to settle the mind, make it calm. It's very hard to think of things while you're attempting to balance. I'm going to turn a little bit so that the sun becomes more of our friend. Alrighty. I'm going to do a particular balance pose called one-footed prayer or tree, depending on northern or southern traditions of yoga. You can do whatever balance pose you want. You can do this lying down, sitting. You can make up your own. And see what the rest of your body does with you. Switch sides. Killer acorn. A lovely dismount today. So yes, the killer acorns are falling all around today. Ooh. So for our contemplation now, I invite you to contemplate, to mentally reflect, or at a deeper level reflect. Where are you? Not just who are you, but where are you? Where am I? Am I in these cells somehow? Or am I someplace else? 5 minutes. Here's our 5-minute alert. Welcome back. So as you come back, I'm going to mention that we have a free healing meditation coming up later this month. And if you're watching this video at some other time than September 2024, the link below will take you to a place where we may have other free events going on. I'm mentioning this in conjunction with the topic because if we reflect on where are you or who are you, if we talk about healing ourselves, what are we talking about? So for example, I have an essential tremor, which you may have noticed, it was inherited. And I can take a pill so that the cells that produce that tremor are affected and it goes away. That could be one layer of healing. Another layer of healing is I notice that the tremor is most active when I'm stressed. So, do I look at healing my relationship to the outer world, to society, and to this culture so that I don't have the trigger that produces the reaction in the cells? Or do I heal at an even deeper level? This is my destiny. This is where I've incarnated, and the body's going to fall away at some time. The body is beautiful with all its variations, and do I accept that? When we look at the Bhagavad Gita, these are the kind of questions that we can come upon. So, we're going to look at more of these two verses, verse 4 and verse 5, tomorrow because it'll really make your head go ping. Until then, may your head feel good. See you.